Hey Jax, so we'll take a look at Club News, AirPods, and Trivia Thursday. First things first on TJTV starts right now. Good morning, Toby Johnson. I'm Asha, and it's First Things First period on Thursday, December 6, 2018.
That means it's time for First Things First on TJTV. I'm Jalen.
Flags are flying half-mast today out of respect for the death of our 41st President, George H.W. Bush.
Bush died at 94 years old on November 30th, 2018 in Houston, Texas. Bush was a World War II naval aviator and Texas oil pioneer. Donald Trump has designated yesterday, December 5th, as National Day of Mourning in respect for George Bush.
George H.W. Bush was known for his role in helping to end the Cold War, leading the defeat of Saddam Hussein in the Gulf War, and breaking his no new taxes pledge. Announcing the perfect attendance winner for the month of October 2018, congratulations goes to Jaden W.
Also, thank you to our generous prize sponsor for October, provided by Krispy Kreme. How can you get perfect attendance?
The easiest way is to be active, be ready, and be present. Come on, school is cool. The items in the Lost and Found are piling up, so let's go to Jay for more information.
Throughout the term, there was a major increase of items in the Lost and Found. Some of these items include an Alliance Redwoods jacket, an Adidas jacket, a Gap jacket. There are even water bottles and lunch boxes. If any of these items belong to you, come to the Lost and Found in the MP room and claim them. Reporting for TJTV, I'm Jay Nguyen. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Jay. On Friday, thousands of students across Australia skipped school to take part in huge protests. They want the government to treat climate change like an emergency and stop burning oil and coal. Like most places around the world, Australia is facing challenges from extreme weather, made worse by climate change. Mr. Morrison, Australia's Prime Minister, says that Australia will meet the climate change goals agreed to in the Paris Agreement.
But a United Nations reporter says that it's far behind on its goals. The protests were started by a few students in Year 8 in Castleman, Victoria. The students knew about 15-year-old Greta Thunberg's climate protest in Sweden and liked the idea. They also noticed how U.S. students protested for guns control earlier this year.
As many as 15,000 students took part in the protests last week. Future protests are planned to take place in Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne.
Let's go to Brooke for more information on recycling.
Hey Jags, I'm Brooke, and today is a sunny Thursday, so that means recycling is officially on. If you are a TA during 4th period, please check in with your teacher and go head to the trailer for gloves and aprons. If you are a teacher, please send a student to the trailer with your bins between 12 and 12:30. Please sort the recycling before you go. Cans and bottles with a deposit go in one bin, and you can look for the CACRV logo to be sure. All the other recyclables go in the other bin. Remember, paper towels, candies, chip bags, and Kleenex are not recyclable. Thank you for your help with recycling. I'm Brooke, now back to the desk.
Thanks, Brooke.
Now let's go to Jenna to see what's happening in Science 7 this week.
In Mr. Hill's Science 7 class, we will be learning about how our bones work together and what they do for our body to function.
This is week 8. So we're starting to talk about human body systems, and we're going to start this week by studying the skeletal system and the circulatory system. Well, we've just finished talking about nutrition and inputs and outputs and body processes. So I'm really hoping that students learn that in order to take care of your skeletal system and your circulation system so you can grow up and become an old person like me, you have to have good nutrition, and the stuff you put in your body has to be the right stuff.
For the final in a couple weeks, Mr. Hill's class will be taking a multiple choice question test.
Thanks, Jenna. Ever wanted your toys to come alive just like in Disney movies? Well, then you'll be excited to hear about the new robotic skins that have been designed to transform any object into a a robot compatible to doing simple tasks like running and climbing. Roberta Boccolio, the creator of the device, made it multiple elastic fabric sensors and devices.
While robots are usually programmed to do one function, researchers believe that the skins could enable them to do multiple tasks. Using this type of technology, researchers have come up with a smart shirt that can detect and correct bad posture.
Going even farther, the skin was originally made to make toys move and come alive. May just help NASA astronauts on their implementing missions by becoming Mars rovers that can roll over through terrain. Thought is in this world inventions, the robotic skins are not available for off-the-shelf use yet.
However, given that the project has received a $2 million grant for further development from the National Science Foundation, the day you will be able to unleash an army of stuffed animals may not be far away.
Now let's go to Ayla for Club News.
Hey,
The Dynamics Club will be meeting after school today. Members are asked to meet Mrs. Clarine between the gym and cafeteria. Attention current Royal J members. The last meeting of Term 2 will take place today at 3 o'clock p.m. 7th grade members will meet in Miss Neff's room, MF8, and 8th grade members will meet in Miss Rashid's room, MH8. This meeting is an opportunity to work on paperwork for Phase 1 or Phase 2. So make sure you bring the necessary paperwork. See you then! Hey Cake Decorating Club members, be sure to sign up for what you are bringing to the meeting on Monday, December 10th. The sign-up sheet will be in the student store today and tomorrow. That's it for me. I'm Ayla, and I'll see you next time for more club news.
Thanks, Ayla.
Now let's go to Harpreet for news on the Apple AirPods.
Hey Jags, I'm Harpreet. In 2017, Apple announced that there will be next generation AirPods during this holiday season. However, they have not been released yet. It is estimated that Apple will ship more than 26 million current gen AirPods this year. The next generation AirPods will have wireless charging that should push sales up to 55 million units next year. I'm Harpreet, now back to the desk.
Thanks, Harpreet.
Now let's go to Kiara for Trivia Thursday.
Today is Trivia Thursday, and it's time to ask you a trivia question. Today's trivia question is, whose face is on the U.S. dime? We will give you 10 seconds to answer the question. The answer to this question is President Franklin D. Roosevelt. If you got that question right, you must have a really, really good memory, or just learn that. That's it for today's question. We'll see you next week when it's time for Trivia Thursday.
Throughout the term, there was
Thanks,
a major
Kiara.
increase of items.
Thanks, Kiara.
Yesterday, TJTV sent out an email message to all students via Student View. And there's a link that you can access to tribute to TJTV.
We want to send in footage of things such as why your pet should be part of the week, sports, footage of TGMS athletes, your thoughts about homework, your dad's best corny dad jokes, and what you do over winter break.
And remember, when you go to submit footage, make sure you are signed in to your Elk Grove School District Google account.
We are looking forward to seeing what you share with us on TJTV Interactive.
And that wraps it up for today's show.
Tune in tomorrow for more stories and information on
First Things First on TJTV. I'm Asha. Thanks for watching.
And I'm Jalen. Make today your best day yet.